Hello, this is Robyn. Welcome to my channel, Heart Guided Intuition. And here is a general reading for May 2nd and 3rd. It's the weekend, the first weekend in May 2020. So I hope everybody is safe and well and finding joy somehow, finding peace somehow, and I hope that you have everything that you need. Okay, so I've shuffled the cards and I've chosen them, but I have not looked at them yet. And I'll turn them over in just a moment. I use a combination of tarot cards, oracle cards, and also a spirit deck that I designed. So I really enjoy doing this. So if you're enjoying the videos, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And again, this is a general reading, so it might not apply to everybody, but it might be helpful and may even really resonate with some of you. Okay, so here goes. It takes me just a moment to kind of turn the cards over and get in touch with the message that's coming through from Spirit. Okay, I do a lot of prayer work before I do any readings. And yeah. If anybody ever has any questions, please post them down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them for you. If it's about the card decks that I use or how I do readings or whatever it is, any kind of questions you might have. I also practice shamanism, so that's something that's a very important path, a very important part of my life. It's a lifestyle, so just wanted to mention that. Anyway, I'm very happy to do these readings for you. So here goes. Let me turn these over. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the cards. I know you're like, show them to me already. Hang on. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you want to know your reading for the whole weekend. For the whole weekend. Okay. The Fool card in the tarot, which I use the Gilded Tarot, so this is what the Fool card is. In the Rider-Waite versions of the tarot, which are the more traditional decks, it shows a person about to walk off a cliff with a little dog biting at its heels, trying to keep it back. Because the Fool card is a card of moving forward, a new beginning, starting something new, taking a new step towards something in a way that you're not sure how it's going to end up. It could be risky. It's just, I'm going for it. I'm optimistic and I'm hoping for the best. And that's what it is. It's like a new beginning. But in this deck, I feel like he's more of a master. The Fool card is interesting because in the tarot, the Fool card can either, he has the number 0 at the top of the card. 0 is that place of going full circle, like the seasons. The seasons keep coming around. The hours of the day keep coming around. Morning happens after night, and it's the cycle of things. So 0, the Fool card, is the beginning of the major arcana, but a lot of people, some people also put him at the end of the major arcana, because after every ending, there is a new beginning. And with the Fool card, I feel like with this one, he's mastering, he's got all of the signs of the zodiac between his hands, and they're kind of lit up. And he's not being so naive. He's more of a mastery and trusting in the cycle of life and time. And it's coming up with a really difficult card from the Spirit deck, which is the Survivor card, and it's battered but not shining. It's someone's been through something, so I feel like I know what our times are like right now, but I don't know how this is applying to whoever's watching this, okay? This is the card of the Survivor card. Someone who has gone through an incredible trial of darkness. It could mean a bad relationship where it was abusive. It could mean a bad childhood that was abusive. It could mean having a really bad health scare, a really severe health scare. It could mean, but I just feel like it's more of like a battering abuse kind of card. But it's someone who keeps rising, that despite what they've been through, they keep rising and rising and rising. And it's really great that it's coming out with the Fool card, because that's saying that despite what you've been through, there's now a new beginning, a brand new beginning, a new start, optimism, renewed health, renewed vitality, a new life, really, a new way of life. That this old stuff doesn't define you. It does not, it's there. It's not like it goes away, but you are someone who has risen and risen and risen again. And here's this beautiful, new, hopeful, optimistic beginning that even though it's unclear how it will unfold, that there is a new start after having been through some kind of dark, some kind of really deep trial of some sort. And that's also coming up with Wisdom of the Oracle, the Regeneration card, which is perfect for these cards because regeneration, it's actually very much like, and I did not look at these before, I don't look at them, I just pull them, but it's very much like, having been through this and then getting the new beginning. That's exactly what this Wisdom of the Oracle card is about, regeneration. It's about something that needed to die, that's old and withered, and then there's new growth. So I'll show it to you a little bit closer. Regeneration. It's kind of like rebirth, regeneration. And by the way, happy May Day and Beltane for whoever celebrates. I know that was technically yesterday, but it's this weekend. It's beautiful. Anyway, the next card, the next couple of cards that come up, well, the Empress. The Empress then comes up. So after having gone through a very dark time and being kind of like resurrected and coming up, bouncing back, starting new, starting fresh, being able to start a new path after having been through an extremely difficult period. Here's the Empress energy, Major Arcana again, and she's Mother Nature herself. She's in the Rider-Waite, she's shown as this amazing, beautiful queen sitting in the middle of a meadow. And there may be animals around her, beautiful garden, meadow. I think she's even pregnant in that card so she's birthing. She is birthing new things into being. It doesn't have to mean the birth of a baby, but it can mean any kind of creative new way of thinking, creative new way of being the mother, the earth mother herself, where I feel like this is extremely powerful. It's coming up with this card, which I'll explain in just a minute. The Empress has to do with physical world, the physical world, our surroundings, our home, our families, our loved ones, our jobs, prosperity, abundance, an abundance of beauty, joy, affluence, I want to hear, but in all ways, not just money. It doesn't have to mean money at all. It can just mean being prosperous in your life, being the creator, the birther of new things and bringing new things into being, making things happen and being absolutely secure. She is a combination of all four queens, the energy of the four queens put together. And again, I always emphasize in my readings that my readings are all gender fluid. So these are just energies, okay, that anybody can have. And the Empress is Mother Earth. She's bountiful, just, like right now. This is perfect for this weekend because this is a time where everything is. I know that technically spring, started back in March, but it's bounty and abundance and being able to grow something new. And it's coming up with this card, which is the sun and the moon, finding balance, finding harmony. If this was a relationship, I don't feel that this is a relationship reading, but I feel like that's the sun and the moon. Things that are reciprocal, things that are opposite but complementary. And I feel like this is through the power of the Empress, and she is quite impressive. Sorry, that was a horrible joke. she's, she's impressive. She is. That's what the energy is all about. She's bringing things into harmony. So after like that dark period of whatever, there's been a darkness. The survivor who rises above, there's a new beginning with the Fool energy and an ability to embody the Empress energy of birthing something brand new and beautiful and bringing peace and harmony. It's almost like being out in the universe and just bringing everything into this beautiful harmony. And yeah, it's quite gorgeous. And oh, excuse me 1 second. La li la li la li la li la li la. One of the cards dropped. Card dropped. Okay. And the Ganesha card that came up. And Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. I love Ganesha, the elephant god. It says openness. And look at him. He's like out in space on a crescent moon. And he's open to the cycles of things, knowing that things are going to be reborn, knowing that, I guess with the ebb and flow of life and the cycles of life and seasons of time, I don't know how I'm coming up with all this, there is always hope. There is always renewal. There's always renewal. Always renewal and openness. And it's about being open to that and being, when we are open to the fact that there is ample abundance in our world for all of us, we can tap into ways to receive it, be open to ways to opportunities. We can be open to messages, open to things that come to us when we're in that mindset. Because if we're shut down, and we're clamped down and like, well, I must like this and this and this must happen in order for me to believe something, or for me to, I don't know, have to see it to believe it kind of thing. I think it's required to be open in order to receive. And openness, you'll know if you're open or not. It's how you see the world. It's an open heart. It's an openness of your heart, an openness of your being, and knowing that it's a faith. It's a kind of a faith in the renewal of life. And when you have that, you can more easily tap into your ability, whatever your circumstance is. There are a lot of people, probably throughout history that we don't even know about, probably right now that we don't know about, who've been in this battered, like, oh my God, I'm battered, but I'm just going to keep going. And they rise and rise and rise again to that new beginning. And they tap into this Empress energy and they make something wonderful happen. This is the reading for the weekend. And they're like Ganesha, would you like to swing on a star? I was like, I don't even know what that's. That's from an old song. Excuse me. I actually do know how to sing, but that sucked. Okay, sorry. Actually, and he's not swinging on a star. He's swinging on the moon. I'm being a little silly today because it's the weekend and it looks beautiful outside. And I know it's time of quarantine, but wherever you are, may you find joy. There's more, by the way. May you find joy and peace wherever you are and whatever the weather's like. It's always possible. Because it's about that openness card, that Ganesha card, is about being openness and being open to what we're able to bring forth from the inside of ourselves. You know, being open to creating something new from nothing. Really, it all starts with a spark of, I want to say imagination. It could be higher guidance, but there's a faith there in knowing that we can bring new things into being. That if we just sit in a place of victimhood, which I guess that we all have a tendency to that, no matter what we've been through, worse, better, and it can be harder for others than some than others because of maybe what your experience is. But it's always, always possible to rise above, to see that there are helpers in the world that wanted to come. There are helpers in the world, and there is you always have your ideas, your thoughts, your dreams, your aspirations, and there's always a way forward or sideways, however you need to go. If a tree falls down in your path, you walk around it, you climb it. You can dig a hole under that, but that would take a long time, especially if you don't have a shovel. So the next thing is Three of Pentacles. That's a good card. It's making it happen. It's something you've already put into motion something, and you're learning to master your trade. You're learning to master what you've done. Here she is, the Empress, right? And she's bringing peace and harmony and something beautiful into the world, something new into the world. And here's this Master Craftsman card. 3, and the 3 can also mean collaboration, can also mean working together. Maybe you're somebody who works with other people, does some kind of collaboration with other people, or you've already begun doing what you do, which the Empress has done most impressively. I'm such a dingling. Okay, and making it work. The card of learning to master, working on it. And this is a card sphere from the Spirit deck, and this is about getting the thing that you're working on, that you've begun. You've got this. You've got the mastery. You've got any support that you could want. And the color card coming up is gold. And it says attract abundance at the bottom. But look at that beautiful gold. I feel like this is, it could be a business reading, but however it applies, I feel like this reading is geared towards somebody who's been through some kind of trials in their life. And I'm sorry for whatever you've been through, if that's you watching, whoever you are. But you have an amazing, resilient spirit. And this weekend, you're going to see evidence of that. Evidence, golden, boom, by the end of the weekend, you'll have flipped around however the weekend started, or whatever came before this time, you're like flipping it, and boom, here's the Empress creating the realm of her world, and making something beautiful from it, the craftsman, and turning it into gold. Isn't there that fairy tale? There's a fairy tale about turning straw into gold. Was it Rumpelstiltskin? I don't remember, but there was, I think, an elf or a gnome or something that came along to help the character in the story. by spinning straw into gold. Oh, the woman with the spinning wheel. I don't remember. If you remember, please post it in the comments below because I don't remember. But anyway, I think that's like the thing this weekend. That's what the message is for this weekend, is rising above any difficulties, taking that step forward, using your Empress energy, okay? Whoever you are, using your ability to manifest beautifully the beautiful vision for your life and turning it really into a masterpiece, a masterwork, and mastering it and turning it into gold, turning straw into gold. And if you know what this story is that I'm referencing, that I'm not sure what it is because I'm not remembering it, please post it below because I don't remember. And I'll probably Google it when I'm done. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing this. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. And I hope that, whoever's watching, may you be safe, may you be well, and may you have everything that you need. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to doing more readings for you. Okay. All right. Bye for now. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody. Okay. Thank you.